Hi and welcome back to my booktube channel, Books with Leo. You're about to watch a vlog that I filmed. Well, I actually started filming it at the end of December, so it's been a long time coming. Honestly, it's not my fault. As some of you may know, I have been ill with tonsillitis like on and off again for years now, and my tonsils really need to be taken out, but I was very nervous for them to actually get taken out, so it didn't happen. But then for the last half year I've been ill so much that it's gotten kind of ridiculous and really in the way of my life. We decided my tonsils really had to be removed, and then I got really ill at the beginning of January again, and then it was decided that they had to get taken out earlier than actually planned. So without planning or having anything sorted out, my tonsils had to be taken out. So first I was really ill for a week, then they got taken out, then I had to recover for a couple of weeks. Now I'm doing really well. Not sure how much I can talk because my throat still hurts like a little tiny bit. But I've been doing really well, and I'm just so happy and grateful that they've been taken out and now they will hopefully never ever bother me again. So that's amazing. I did manage to do quite some reading in this period, but that's not what this vlog is about. This vlog is just the vlog that I still had to upload. So there's not a proper ending to this vlog either. It's just a clip of me saying like, God, I think I've got tonsillitis again, and then talking about books. So that's what you're going to be getting, and I hope you're really enjoying it. So yeah, let's get on to the vlog. You've just seen me read a graphic novel called Monstrous and also eat some lunch, and now I'm here to give you a little update. So in this reading vlog I mostly want to be finishing all of the books I still have to like read before the end of the year. So there's like a lot of books that I'm still reading, like that I'm in the middle of, and I kind of want to finish most of them before 2022. It is currently, what date is it actually? It's currently the 28th of December, so I don't have a lot of days left, so I'm not entirely sure like how far I'm gonna make it, but I'm gonna attempt. So I've just finished a read yesterday, and then I've also finished Monstrous this morning, which I'm really excited about because I actually ended up really liking it. So Monstrous is a graphic novel series, and it is very high fantasy. It's sort of steampunk, but like set in Asia, and it's kind of bohemian at the same time too. It's very high fantasy. There's like so many things happening, and it's very confusing. Like, it's probably my fault like most of the time, but like I read the beginning of this graphic novel and then I sort of put it down for like months, and then I got back to it and I was like very confused. I was like, what is even going on? But now I've finished it, so I've kind of got an inkling of what was going on, and I did really enjoy it. So it's basically this world in which there were ancient gods and they have paired with humans, and then a new sort of race has erupted which is called the Arcanics, and then the Arcanics and the humans are sort of in a war, and it's like there's a lot of prejudice, there's magic on both sides, and there's like all these different ideas they have about each other. There's also sort of these children that are half animal, half human. I think they are Arcanics as well, not entirely sure. And there's cats with like multiple tails who are sort of the leaders and the teachers in this story, which is really cool. I love the cats. The cats play a big role, so if you like cats and difficult fantasy, then would recommend this graphic novel. The main character is this girl that's really traumatized by the war and everything happening, and she's basically showing us her past and everything that's going on now and how it's all sort of intertwined. The illustration style is one of the most gorgeous I've ever seen, I've ever read. I also think the writing is really good. Like, normally when I read a graphic novel I'm not too focused on the actual writing, but in this one I thought it just really jumped out at me how good it was. So I really enjoyed that. I think I gave it 5 stars or maybe 4. I don't really remember. It was really violent though, so if you're not into like really gory comics and stuff, like it's quite like, yeah, there's a lot of fighting scenes and you see everything basically. So I've just finished that this morning, so that's one book off of the list, which I'm really happy about. Then I'm also still in the middle of Emma by Jane Austen, but I'm not gonna attempt to finish that before the end of the year. And the same goes for Special Topics in Calamity Physics by Marisha Pessl. Not going to be attempting that. I'll just read that like on my own pace in the new year. Some books I do want to try to finish still are Brilliant by Joel Golby, which are essays. So as some of you may know, I am currently working on an essay collection. I can't believe I just did the full Debbie Ryan. I just went like... Anyway, I write feminist essays and also just essays about my life, and columns too, and I've been publishing them on a Dutch website with feminist essays. And basically now I'm working on a collection. It's really like in the beginning of the project, so like don't look at me if nothing happens for another year. But I'm working on it. I was thinking about doing writing vlogs as well, but I haven't gotten to it yet because that'll put more pressure on me, I think. I don't know. I've been buying a lot of essay collections to be inspired by and to sort of see like what's out there already, and this was one of them. This was recommended to me by a friend as well. So far it's really good. I've only read the first essay, which is called Things You Only Know When Both Your Parents Are Dead. Really heavy, like wow. It was like, it had me crying and sort of laughing and snorting out loud within like 2 pages. So really good. I'm really enjoying this so far. It sort of feels like the male version of Dolly Alderton. Sorry I compare every essay collection to Dolly Alderton. It's just one of the first ones I read that I really liked. So I'm really enjoying this. Joel Golby also writes for Vice. So I mean, that maybe will give you a grasp of what type of essays will be in here. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this and I'm looking forward to finishing it and reading some more. I'm not really that far in, so, but this is typically the type of book that you can read through like fairly quickly. So that's something I'm also still reading. And then I'm also reading A Dark and Hollow Star, which I am listening to on audiobook and also reading as ebook form, but I have ordered it and it's coming in tomorrow. So that's really nice because then I can also read it as a physical book because I just like that a bit more. I'm almost at the end of that book, so that's nice. I'm quite certain I will be able to finish that before the new year. And this is a fantasy book and it's sort of urban fantasy, which is really cool because most of the time when I read fantasy, it's high fantasy, so it's really nice that this is like more in an urban setting, like our own worlds. And basically the main character, we have several main characters, like several POVs. We have Arlo, who is basically half fae, half human. She's ironborn, so of human blood as well. And her mother is actually fae and she's really high up in the courts. So there's all the courts, you know, like the summer court, winter court, like the fae usually have. And she's basically trying to be accepted into the magical community, so that's where her story starts. And then we also have Prince Vian and his sort of like bodyguard slash best friend Aurelian, and we also follow their story. And then we have Nausicaa, who is sort of like a fae that has fallen from grace, and she used to be a fury that like sort of protected the realms and like fought evil and stuff, but now she's sort of low-key evil herself. Her arc is really interesting. I love her as a character. Am I forgetting any characters? It would be so rude if I just forgot an entire POV. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Anyway, this book has great banter so far. I think the politics and the whole world and like all the castles and the fae and the fairies, and it's all so interesting. I really didn't see it coming that I would like this book so much. Usually at the beginning of a book, I find everything really exciting, and then as it moves forward, I'm like, I don't care. But with this one, it just kept being good, and the banter between the characters is so good. There's a lot of LGBTQ+ representation as well, which I really like. So yeah, I'm really excited about this book, and I can't wait till it comes in physically so I can read it physically as well. That's quite a lot of books I'm still reading and attempting to finish, but I'm on my way and I'm doing quite well because I've already finished Monstrous. So today I need to do a little bit of my administration, but that's really boring, so I won't show you. I have a week off of the web shop, which is really nice because now I can relax for a bit and have like a little holiday sort of. I'm still working because I'm filming, but you get what I mean. My friend Sabine is coming over today, so I'm really excited for that as well. So yeah, that's sort of my plan for today, and I guess I'll see you guys later when I catch up with you again. We're gonna go with that.
Do you get like a copyright?
I hope I don't.
Have you had that before? Like happening?
Yeah, I have. When, like really at the beginning of my channel.
Yeah, okay.
When I didn't know what I was doing. Like my old YouTube channel.
I had like...
With my new one too actually, because sometimes I just, you know, I get something from a copyright free playlist.
Yeah.
But now I have a subscription to a music like database.
Oh, okay.
Specifically for YouTube, so now it doesn't happen anymore.
I recently looked up some Christmassy songs on the YouTube like music. How do you call that thing? The audio.
Yeah.
whatever.
right. Yeah.
And then I had to like say in the description like using this song from blah blah blah. But I think I forgot to add it, so I need to fix that because otherwise I'm gonna get like.
That's right.
Yeah.
But I mean, most of the time it doesn't even matter what you
No.
do. It feels so natural to be talking English.
It's so natural. Two Dutch girls just speaking English.
I thought it'd be fun. For you guys, we're doing this for you.
This is how we talk all the time, even when we're just with the both of us.
I just didn't want to subtitle the whole thing like I did for the Paris video because I have to do subtitles every time I'm speaking Dutch.
That takes a long.
It was just a few
time.
clips. It was a few clips.
Yeah, but still.
So are you reading anything interesting right now?
I can show you them.
Did you bring it?
Yeah, because it's right next to me. I was like, where the hell is my bag? But
Oh, I love that. It's from Fairy Loot's bag.
This is my fave. But I'm reading this one.
Thought Principle. I was thinking about starting that one, but I haven't.
Okay, because.
But I've read her other book.
Okay, I haven't. I've heard very mixed things about the Kiss Quotient, but I
liked it.
Okay, but this one is I don't know about the Kiss Quotient, like what other themes are being discussed in that one.
Autism.
But okay, in this one too. And our main character, she finds out that she has that, so that's like a very specific topic. Like her mental health is a big theme. So I like that because I was talking to Leonie about this book as well, and she told me, I think you're gonna really like it because it's kind of like a contemporary fantasy.
Is it fantasy?
Oh my gosh. Contemporary romance.
I was so confused. It's fantasy now.
No, it's not fantasy.
That would be so good though if it were fantasy.
Yeah, but it's not. Okay, I'm so sorry for getting your hopes up.
Everybody that's watching is like, fantasy?
What? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But like she has like her own mental health stuff to deal with, and the love interest just had cancer, so he's also struggling with his
so it's
things.
Yeah.
And her father also gets really sick. So it's also talking about like that, I don't know how you call it in English, but in Dutch, mantelzorger.
Yeah, like taking care of somebody that's ill.
So
like chronically ill.
Yeah. So it's talking about a lot of difficult topics, but the romance is also really good, and I love the main interest.
Is it spicy though?
It's a little bit spicy.
It's a little bit
I just didn't know what I wanted to pick up because I'm a mood reader, but I was in my dorm and I don't have a lot of my books there, so I didn't have a lot to choose from.
Oh, that does help you with picking a new read.
Honestly, it has helped me quite a lot.
It's like the same thing when I became a vegetarian. It was also partly because I could never choose what I wanted to eat at a restaurant.
Yeah.
And then when I became vegetarian, I only had like two options everywhere I ate.
And you're like, perfect, thank you.
It's a great time.
Yeah, so I'm actually really glad that I picked it up because I'm really liking it.
Yeah,
so
sounds good.
I don't know if I want to pick up like the other two books.
If you're a mood reader, don't you read like 5 books at the same time? Because that's what happens to me. Because I'm like in different books.
Good morning. I hope you really enjoyed those clips of me and Sabine talking about books and dancing around the living room, and then after that we had dinner and I did some painting in my journal. I tend to sort of forget how much journaling calms me down and makes me like sort of relax, so I was really zen at the end of last night, which was really great. So I'm really happy I took some time to paint. I always also really like showing you guys what I paint, so I'm gonna do that now. So I made these, I know this is not like state-of-the-art artwork, but anyway, I made these two really cute paintings. So this is a moth. I have sort of invented this moth. Like, it's not from a reference picture, so if you're like a moth expert and you're looking at this like, that is not a moth. Could be. I invented this moth. But I think it looks really cute. And then I've also made this, God, what's the English words? The Dutch word is libelle. Oh, I think it's dragonfly. Yeah, it's a dragonfly. I've never really drawn or painted dragonflies before. Like, usually it's always butterflies or moths. So this was a really fun exercise, and I did it like with some pink tones and purple tones. I painted these with gouache. Gouache is one of my favorite types of paint, and I always really enjoy doing it. And then the rest of the spread is just like a collage of me and my friends and just like some tidbits here and there. So I've been doing a lot of journaling again recently, and it's just really making me very happy that I've picked it up again. And it's a very healthy habit for me as well. I noticed that I do like lots of writing, and it's really inspiring to my artwork and my illustration work as well. I've also made this mushroom girl that I thought was really cute, so I wanted to show that too. So anyway, that was a bit of the journaling. There's a bit of when I went to the museum and I put the whole guide in the journal. So it's really thick now. Anyway, reading. I've also done some reading yesterday before bed, not a lot. So I had finished the first essay already, and now I'm also a bit into the second essay in Brilliant by Joel Golby. And the second essay is called Twitch.tv, and it's about Twitch and gaming streamers. And at the beginning I was like, this is not really my thing, I think. But then it was really funny, so I was invested again in this thing that I've never really related to, which is people watching games on Twitch. So I've been reading that essay for a bit yesterday night before I went to bed, and I haven't read any further in A Star So Dark and Hollow, basically because I know my physical copy is going to come in today, and I'm like, if I finish it already on ebook, I'll have ordered the physical copy for nothing, so I'm sort of waiting for that to come in. I know this is really ridiculous, but that's just the way my brain works. I know this is not smart, but I really feel like picking up something else. Oh my god, I'm the worst mood reader, honestly. It's a miracle I get to finish any books at all. It's a miracle, honestly. Anyway, that was my little reading update, and I'll catch you guys later. Hi, so I've done all of my administration for today. I just need to put in a few more invoices, but that's just a little bit of work and I'll have it done like really quickly. I have to say I love having my own business, but this is my least favorite part, for sure, doing taxes. Although I don't think there's anybody that really enjoys doing taxes, to be honest. But now I'm off to the city to pick up some Lush that I ordered. So there was a lot of sale on the Lush website, and then I kind of went crazy. But I will be smelling so good the upcoming weeks. So I'm going to pick up my Lush shipment and maybe have a little walk with a friend. So I'm really excited. Hi! So I haven't really filmed a lot the past couple of days, but I have been reading. However, I must disappoint. There's no way I'm going to finish all of the books I was reading. I'm like still in chapter 2 of Brilliant by Joel Golby. Honestly, this title is getting harder to say each and every time, but it's a really enjoyable read, so you'll hear me talk about it more often. But I'm never going to finish that this year, which is unfortunate. And then the same goes for A Star So Dark and Hollow. I was really thinking I would finish it this year, but then my hard copy didn't come in, and it might still be coming in. I'm not sure what's going on there. So I've read a little bit more on that yesterday, but not a lot. Not like I would have wished to finish it already now, but still, my reading year has been great. I've read many great books, and I'm really excited to start filming all my end of the year videos, so to discuss everything I read in 2021 and my favorite reads and my not so favorite reads and stuff like that. So I'm still really excited to be doing that. I'm just cleaning and vacuuming and just getting my house ready for the new year so I can start afresh. I don't know if anybody else has this, but I always have this huge urge to clean on December 31st. Not entirely sure why. I have not eaten any oliebollen yet this year. Oliebollen are, I think, this Dutch thing, although I also think they have them in Africa. But like they're like greasy balls of dough with raisins in them or not, and they're so good. My favorite thing about New Year's. So yeah, tonight is New Year's Eve and I'm really excited. So yeah, I'm not sure how much reading is going to be happening but you'll see, I guess. Like me in a corner reading on New Year's Eve because I still want to finish my book before the end of the year. That would be very on brand, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing that. Hi guys, I was just filming some videos and then I was like, I should probably update the reading vlog. So I have just read an entire essay on camels in brilliant, 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 or however many brilliants this book has. And it was interesting. It was definitely interesting. Oh, before I forget also, Happy New Year. Hi, this is me, 2022 Leora. Happy New Year! I hope you had an amazing New Year's Eve and everything. And I hope we all get to read many more amazing things in the new year. So I didn't finish either of the books I wanted to finish in the end of the year, but that's okay because I'm still reading them and I'm having a good time. So like I said, I've read an entire essay about camels in brilliant, 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 brilliant. And I'm also still reading A Dark and Hollow Star, and I've made some progress in that one actually. I feel like I'm on the brink of finishing that novel, so after I've edited my videos and I've eaten, I'm definitely going to be doing some more reading. So this was a very tiny update, but a cute update nonetheless. So I bought one of those ridiculous lamps for my bedroom that projects like stars and sort of waves on the ceiling, and it's honestly the best thing I've ever bought since I was an adult. Sometimes it feels so weird to me that like I can decide what I want to do with my money, and it's like so ridiculous because I end up buying like different coloured lighting for every and each one of my rooms. I only have 2 rooms, it's a 2-room apartment, but still. I don't know, it makes for a very magical atmosphere and I'm very excited to do some reading whilst having this pretty starlight on. I should probably not be talking right now actually because my tonsillitis is playing up again for like the 1000th time this past couple of weeks. And it's honestly so tiring. My tonsils are going to be taken out soon, hopefully very soon, but not looking forward to it. Anyway, I'm going to try and finish A Star So Dark and Hollow tonight. Because I really want to finish the book and I only have like 2 or 3 chapters to go. So yeah, let's hope I make it. And then there's also this book by Joel Golby. I don't think I'll be finishing this in this vlog actually because I don't feel like it. So what a great success.